definition of keeping shit real. I buy your Gucci, Louis V's and all that. Text instantly soon as she call back. And she ain't worried about them other hoes. Cause she do what she supposed. Got her own car, no crib. Independently, she got no kids. I wanna be the best she ever had. Send her flowers when days are going bad. Kiss her on the forehead when she sleep. Take her out of town every other weekend. We can take a cruise to the Virgin Islands. Two-piece bikini and she know she's stylish. Took me a while just to trust the lady. Cause my last relationship was shady. All I did was give and give. And got nothing in return. I should've seen the signs then. But now a nigga really learn. You gotta go extra hard. Relationships is 100. And that only works then. If both parties want it. Sexing on a late night. Passionate as we freak. I'm talking shit in the air. I'm pulling all on her hair. Yeah, so I'm like on POF, right? And I got this chick, she keep hitting me and shit. I'm like, what the? I don't know. Then this other chick contender hit me. Then OkCupid hit me. Then I was like texting like 10 bitches at one time. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I was like, damn, I just want me a regular shorty just to rhyme with her. You know what I'm saying? All that wild shit. 4 or 5 hoes a night, that shit is love, but nigga, when you ready to chill, have that motherfucker there for you, that's the type of motherfucker you want in your corner. Know what I mean? The ride or die motherfucker.
Come on, baby. I've been waiting far too long. You're playing. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. I've been patiently waiting, putting up with your teasing. Now I'm here pleasing, girl, I got it for you. And you know you want it bad as I do.
Wake up in the morning, how you doing, Miss Parker? And I like them shorts and your body so marvelous. Walking down the street, I can see the way she arching. Baby, what you doing? Let me put this on your conscience. You can tie me up, I could be your hostage. I'ma beat it up, calling cops and robbers. Take it to the head, so she took it to the bed. Started licking on her fingers, started rubbing on her leg.
You got it going on, and you know I'm feeling your style. And the way we spending time together, anticipation's driving me wild, yeah. You a Leo, I'm a Gemini. We're compatible, so I know you're down to ride. Sexual potential's building. Trying to be respectful, but it's killing me. And you way too touchy-feely. Knowing you ain't trying to give it up, girl, you be tripping, yeah. Tonight ain't trying to hear it. I know you wanted to, so come and get it. Oh. I've been waiting far too long, you're playing. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. I've been patiently waiting, putting up with your teasing. Now I'm even pleasing, girl, I got it for you. And you know you want it bad as I do. All I need is a little action. You're so fine like a little Tony Braxton. Halle Berry mixed with Janet Jackson. Baby girl, you mine tonight. All I need is you, girl. Don't leave, just spend the night. All I wanna do is make you mine. Whoa, whoa.
She know about the wood, so she called me Timber. And I know it's wet, that's why I call her Flipper. She pulled out the pole and started dancing like a stripper, and pulled out my stick and started shifting like a picker. I spin that ass around, tell her take a picture. Heard you had a leak, come the plumber with a fixture. Pulled your head back on your neck where I kissed you. I feel you while you tremble, while you blame it on the liquor. I'm a Virgo, you a Cancer. I play Santa, you could be Prancer. Roses on the bed, I hear her moaning like a panther. Shorty so official, man, I swear they should've stamped her. Huh?
I've been waiting far too long. You're playing, cause you know you want it bad as I do. I've been patient, been waiting, putting up with your teasing. Now I need it pleasing, girl, I got it for you.
Huh?
And you know you want it bad as I do.
This goes out to you, and only you. Check it. Yeah. 1, 2. This goes out to you, and only you. 2000 party over, it's on some sober shit. I remember waistlines in the hips from my previous chicks who let me get a grip. But then there was you, yo, I knew I couldn't slip. I seen other girls, some just as attractive. And then there was you, yo, you had the total package. Physical, the mental, made you above the average. Burn with desire, you dust away the ashes. Then we locked eyes within our college classes. Little to no game, sparked a slow flame. I think of love supreme in the vein of Coltrane. Baby got me lifted, I don't fuck with cocaine. I remember walking with you, lying to myself, saying sex a non-issue. I'm impressed to go and get you, but I didn't. To this day I feel blue, a bunch of chickens in my past, and then there was you. Yesterday's a memory, tomorrow is a new. Some of these chicks love me, others play me like a fool. I'll never be the one to just go and break my cool. But then there was you. The past is a memory, tomorrow is a new. Some of these chicks love me, others play me like a fool. I'll never be the one to just go and break my cool. Until there was you, you. Don't ask what the mistake was. I spend the day buzz reflecting on the mishaps, hoping for the get back, so maybe I can get that. But this ain't 02 no more. Reflecting ain't cool no more. So I keep in touch through the emails, longing for your heart amongst these scandalous females. I spare you the details. I'm a sucker for love, who's masked in the past his true feelings with blood. So let me draw that sober state and see how this relates. You saw my inner soul, so I hope to gain control. Maybe take its toll, now I'm drained, growing old. A slave to your essence, right price had me sold. I need warmth in this cold, at times a little bold. Push a little forward, throw my heart up in the fold. Maybe break this hold that put this strain on me. Never to be together, put that blame on me. Yesterday's a memory, tomorrow is a new. Some of these chicks love me, others play me like a fool. I'll never be the one to just go and break my cool. But then there was you. The past is a memory, tomorrow is a new. Some of these chicks love me, others play me like a fool. I'll never be the one to just go and break my cool. Until there was you. Enough reflecting now. Tired of the memory, sparking kinetic energy lyrically. Couldn't do much but blush, and no amount of humps could equate to your touching. Yeah, I need to proceed with my life. I heard you got a kid, plus you're somebody's wife. Now that ain't right, so I need to shed some light on the trife. Loosened up my grip, we no longer tight. Jesus Christ, I could pray for a better day. Marinate and wait, somehow there's a better way. But I never could find it. T-fold my life, take it back, then rewind it. Look it up in the dictionary, please define it. Plus to the minus, that made me absent-minded. If I play like I forgot you, I'm only lying. Smile on the outside, but inside I'm crying. Yesterday's a memory, tomorrow is a new. Some of these chicks love me, others play me like a fool. I'll never be the one to just go and break my cool. But then there was you. The past is a memory, tomorrow is a new. Some of these chicks love me, others play me like a fool. I'll never be the one to just go and break my cool. Until there was you. Another love, another loss. Sick of this cycle, man.
Team Suwu got the streets on smack.
It's LF season, baby. You heard what the fuck I said.
Niggas throw shade when I ride by. Tie like they ass up like a firefly. I'm everywhere, nigga, Wi-Fi. And you can Google that. Niggas hating on me, what's the use of that? Shit you doing what they doing, I'm used to that. It's celibacy, he ain't fucking with me, bitch. Take a walk with me and I am the seaman.
I come from under the block. I was born in a house of pain, drafted by the school of hard knocks. Many scouts came, I was living rough. I know about the game, I had to switch it up. And you can't count the change, cause the amount of pain ain't enough to cash in. It's priceless, I can't keep it back in. My life is not based off of passings. I'll be lifeless, trying to chase where my past went. And bash bent at the eye of the storm with mad men seeing smoke. No fire alarms and bad winds, I don't joke. When the fire is warm, I like it hot so I can pop till the riders is gone. Whose side are you on? I'm on mine. I put in the work, strong body, strong mind. You lose if you burst at the wrong time. On mine, I googled the earth. I'm online, it's all mine. What up?
Let's go. Niggas throw shade when I ride by. Tie like they ass up like a firefly. I'm everywhere, nigga, Wi-Fi. And you can Google that. Niggas hating on me, what's the use of that? Shit you doing what they doing, I'm used to that. It's celibacy, he ain't fucking with me, bitch. Take a walk with me and I am the seaman.
Criminal walk, thugs with subliminal talk. Chicks love the kid, ballin' at a minimum cost. If you love to live, chill, tell your mans to walk. If not, to be a G and let the generals talk. Who wanted tonight? No, I put a gun in your wife. Bucktown General, Rock City for life. Holding the fort, we the cats holding the court. Who the boys in blue holding your boy? It's not a game. If I ain't never tell you niggas, y'all lame. If I ain't never tell you niggas, you ashamed. 3 years later, you still rhyme the same. See, ain't you wonder why Teflon banging your dame? It's a damn shame. And your man don't get it, it's a man's game. And those flows won't hit it, hit the dojo with it. It's sharpen up. T-Dot Illuminati, nigga, that's what's up. Let's go.
Niggas throw shade when I ride by. Tie like they ass up like a firefly. I'm everywhere, nigga, Wi-Fi. And you can Google that. Niggas hating on me, what's the use of that? Shit you doing what they doing, I'm used to that. It's celibacy, he ain't fucking with me, bitch. Take a walk with me and I am the seaman. I catch you at McDonald's with the 40s wrong. Guarantee you won't pull through like the intercom got your order wrong. We banging Rugas, pulling out whips on y'all niggas like we trying to rename Kumsa. Your head in the scope, I focus in. All you heard was this shit sound like Jason closing in. For life, get you murdered on sight. So watch what you say to me like we on Skype. Yeah, it's like that. Hit the club and I ball out like a pirate with an eye patch. My team seeing all cake. Yeah, I swear, get your shit pushed in easy like a VCR tape. Look, I'm the boss of y'all. All you do is sit and talk to someone else. That's a conference call. And this is all facts. I pull up in a hard drive, download on the mouse and hit it with all caps. Keyboard niggas throw shade when I ride by. Tie like they ass up like a firefly. I'm everywhere, nigga, Wi-Fi. And you can Google that. Niggas hating on me, what's the use of that? Shit you doing what they doing, I'm used to that. It's celibacy, he ain't fucking with me, bitch. Take a walk with me and I am the seaman. Concrete.
We're about to be on.
Now we're on.
We're on. We're live. We're live and popping.
Testing.
Check.
So we're live.
Hey,
what up? The effing podcast is in the building.
And later than some of y'all girls' periods.
Just a little bit later, but we here. We you know we're gonna be here. Better late than never. I'm your host, Branson.
I am B.D.U.B.
Budha.
And as you can see, we're without Kelli Jo tonight. Shout out my girl Kelli Jo. She has some things going on tonight, but I'm sure she'll be back to join us next week. Shout out to my man who's sitting in with us tonight to get some of these laughs, because I think we're going to have a great show tonight.
Of course.
First, we're going to give our shout outs. Usual shout out 8th and Fancy, all your adult snacks. Shout out Dank Drinks.
What's happening?
Definitely want to also mention, yes. I believe Budha said it was April 8th. April 8th. I had to count it on my fingers just to make sure. But April the 8th, Budha, tell them what's going on.
Once again, back in the flesh. Grown and Sexy Affair. We are doing the annual masquerade party at Insomnia.
The annual masquerade party.
15
so
Fitting Street. You know,
get your little masquerade mask, come party with the effing. You come out, pop out with us, probably buy you a drink or something. We're going to have a good time as usual. You know how it goes. So like we said, April 8th. Don't meet us there, beat us there.
I mean,
so definitely, it was some stuff that I had on my mind that I forgot, but we just going to go ahead and run with the show. So tonight was the latest chapter in the battle of 15501.
Battle of the Blues.
Duke versus UNC.
And tonight we were lucky enough, the effing podcast was lucky enough to have an inside the game correspondent. He was in the building.
I was in there.
He was in the prestigious B.D.U.B. Is that something you can cross off your bucket list? Have you done that before? Is that something you can cross off the bucket list? Because that's big.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, that's nothing big. Dude, that's nothing big.
Because I'm... You know, the Duke Carolina game.
No. Now
that's what I'm saying.
Now this is my that was my first Duke Carolina experience.
No, I'm talking about the Duke Carolina experience, not just being at the B.D.U.B. That's an experience in itself. But I'm just talking about the.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. It's levels. You know what I mean? So wifey's alumni.
Yes. Shout out my sis.
On the low, I used to live in Cobb. I don't know if they're supposed to know that, but I used to stay in Cobb back in the day. I mean, so, I was in and out there. I was already, they was letting us go in there and play ball there at the other gyms and all that. So, I was already in there. Then Yemi had, he was doing his Kenny Smith joint.
Kenny Smith tournament.
He was staying out at Hinton. Hinton James joint. So, that's right across the street from Dean Smith. That's where they was having those, whatever that joint was. But as far as the game goes,
yes, tell us about the game, how it felt, and
First and foremost, I got to shout out my man Darren, yo.
Big shout out to the homie Darren.
He made it happen, and so I'm gonna get to you like this: emotional roller coaster, straight up and down, twists and turns.
You can feel. You can.
No,
feel
I'm talking about just in. So I get the message or the call like, "Yo, Budha, what you doing Saturday?" I was like, man, Yemi got practice, blah, blah, blah. My day's kind of tired. Our niggas like, yo, I might have tickets to the game. I was like, what? The game?
What game? The game?
Like, when you say the game, and you know what the day is, like, there's only one game that's the game. No matter what type of sports fanatic you are, especially if it's Saturday, college basketball, man, you know what the game is.
The game.
So, it's like, all right. He's like, man, so I'm going to hit you back once I get more information and all that. I was like, all right, bet. So, I let the night go by. I'm not even thinking about, like, man, I'm telling my homie.
I'm not going to get too excited.
Wife, but I'm telling her, like, yeah, he said we might be going to the joint. Like, all right, whatever.
Get your hopes up.
Yeah, I'm playing it down like I'm downplaying it. Cause
So, I wake up, I don't know if he had sent a message yet or not, but I was like, all right, it's real today. But I ain't sleep late. I may have been anxious and shit. So I went to bed dumb late, woke up dumb early. I was like, all right, I'm going to take a nap. He hit me with the, yo, man, he made it back in time. He gonna grab them tickets back. We not going, don't come. Like,
just sucked all the air out the room.
Bro, like I said, I'm waking up from my nap to that message. Like, man, I done took the early nap trying to get my body ready. Cause you know, like just in general, you know, cause I'm outside Saturday nights doing what we do, you know, trying to get the word out, promoting and all that. So, you know, it's like, I'm gonna take this early nap. I gotta be prepared. You know, I don't want to be sleep in the game, then be sleep wherever we do tonight. Like, I don't want to be that. Yo, look at Uncle.
Don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that dude.
I was that guy one night. I'm not gonna lie.
He hit me with the, yeah, man, don't come. So, you know, I'm like, yeah, go down there, lay on wife. Like, yeah, this nigga said I ain't going. I knew I should have got my hopes up, man. I ain't going down. I ain't doing shit, man. I'll be in my room. Fuck. This nigga hit me back. Hey, man, get ready, we going. Like, man, I ain't messing with you, man. You got all these, you playing games with my emotions. I'm in my feelings, nigga. Fuck you. I ain't, nigga, what up? Nah, man, we really going. Man, tell him to take his punk ass to that game and leave me alone. You ain't about to get my hopes up no more. Leave me out of this. All right, I'm gonna hit you back. Call me back. Nah, we going for real. Oh, shit, nigga, I'm getting ready. Let's go. Oh, shit, I'm getting ready. Let's go.
I'll be out there in a little bit. Bruh. Don't worry about it.
So first things first. And it's like, all right, so it's a double-edged sword because you know who my affiliation is.
Yes,
first and foremost.
I do.
So it's like, it's bittersweet, but I have to have the experience. I have got to have that experience. There's no way to not have that experience. I know you rude as hell, but it's all good. I'm used to it. So it's like, all right, get ready. We're going out there. But then I get to think, you know, I'm like, damn, this the worst these schools have ever been.
Like, I haven't heard nobody in.
You know, I get to think, and then I'm like, man, I'm not going to hate on the scenario or nothing. Cause I'm just thinking, like, ain't no Vince Carters, ain't no Rasheed Wallaces, ain't no Anton Jamesons, nigga. It ain't no Grant Hill,
no Raymond
Feltons,
Jason
Williams,
no Zion,
like it's none of that.
No Shane Battiers.
But what it was though
was that epic,
dude.
I haven't watched. And
so
go ahead.
All right, so you know I'm driving out there. The first red flag, and it's not even a red flag, but the last time I went to a UNC event. Bro, that traffic was fucking ridiculous. I'm talking about traffic everywhere, dog. I pull up. I actually got to drive straight to a parking spot. Not a parking garage, parking lot, lines backed up of traffic. No, it was none of that.
And this is the Duke.
And this is
this is the game.
This is the game.
That's how shitty both teams are this year.
I'm talking about, like, drive right up, like, dude's like, yeah, if you park there, you know, you good. Nobody's, you know, we're not towing from right there, you good. I park right there. It's like quarter mile up to the D. Smith Center. I'm like, you know, like, that's nothing. Shit, what? I can see the shit from right here. I'm walking that. Bang. We get up, you know, I'm waiting for him, you know, we get up there, we go up in there. Dude, before you even get inside, though, you got the news people outside, yo, but it's flooded. It ain't no bad traffic, but it is flooded.
I mean, it's the game.
Bro, it's flooded.
The game.
It's Chapel Hill. There ain't nothing else to do.
Everywhere, yo. I mean, and you look through so, you know, you go inside, and this is I hate being on some black shit, but on some nigga shit, when we went to Greensboro for the Coliseum joint, all you smelled was dank. As soon as you walked in, like the Greensboro tour, dank. You walk in here, all you smell is Chick-fil-A and pizza, yo. Like, what the hell is this shit? You got Chick-fil-A and pizza. Like, that's your restaurant choices. Chick-fil-A, Hunt's Brothers Pizza, or some Dunkin' Donut bites.
Hunt's Brothers?
Bruh. You talking about the whole...
That's why you didn't eat. That's why you didn't eat while you were out there.
Better off heating up a DiGiorno.
The whole joint, that's all they're selling. And some pretzels and shit. The lemonade was banging though. I'll give them that lemonade was banging. Yeah. Bro, you know, you walk, bro, as soon as you walk, you can feel the energy. Like, it's thick, it's tits, and they are rowdy.
So once you walk in,
bro,
okay, so once you walk in, not once you in the inside, once you walk on the court, like,
blicky, you hear the blicky on the, you know, they scan your ticket on the phone, blicky. Blicky, as soon as you walk. I was hearing that when I was waiting on him. So that's just to start it off. Good seats, you know what I mean? We had some decent seats and everything, yo. let me tell you this. The EMS, I've never seen these people so busy in my life at a game. EMS.
Well, people were fainting like Michael.
Dude, I'm trying to enjoy the game, and the EMS workers are working. Like, these motherfuckers, they're working during the game.
A man just scored, and then you look to the left and you see an EMS walking up to somebody like, "Are you okay?" And we like, "What?" The motherfucker was fucked up laying down over there.
Dude, I'm like, man, just let this man sleep. But they nobody hearing none of that shit. It's like they poking him. Like,
now, you know why I believe and understand this, right? Because I know what people do or have done.
Yeah, before
to get into this game, so I understand what it is. But go ahead, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Like that's just one of the time. Another time I looked over, they got a white girl. They got her strapped to the joint to a chair, and they're lowering her down the steps, nigga. Like EMS.
And she waving.
She waving, waving, laughing, smiling and shit. Like
waving, like, yeah, I'm fucked up, and they bring me down the stairs.
Dude, it was different.
It was an experience.
And
but nobody really noticed it except for the people in our section, because the game was still going on.
But the EMS is here. Like, they're like, where y'all niggas at? Dude, they're right there. Then they're right there.
Calm.
Then they're right there again. Like, man, what the fuck is going on? Dude, they are fucked
They were
up.
having a good day.
And I'm just like, all right, cool. You know, they're doing their thing. But back to the game. I got to put my head down for this, too. Y'all some most offbeat motherfuckers, bastards in the world. Yo. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I mean, I guess, but for what they play, you know, arena music.
Yeah, I mean, they play stuff I wouldn't expect.
Dude, and like, I think that would be Dot. I think that was Dot. You know what I mean? But he's like, all right, what's the anthem? What is everybody's anthem now? The swag shirt. Mm-hmm. He's giving you navigational directions and coordinates to go to follow.
Still having a hard time following.
Man,
Still
dude,
having a hard time swagging and surfing.
Dude, these niggas is surfing when they're supposed to be swagging. They're going right when they're supposed to be left, and they're clapping on the 1 and the 3. Lord have niggas say, get me the fuck out of here. Get me out of here. Like that's how the game went. And they're like, it was a good game. It was a close-knit game. I seen some shots taken that, boy.
He said clapping on the 1 and 3. I did see, what's my boy name? For Carolina,
oh, shout out NLE Chopper. NLE Chopper was out there too.
What's my boy for, he played for the Tar Heels, shooting guard. No, that played tonight.
Black or
yeah,
Love?
Black. Love.
Leaky
Love.
Black?
No, Love.
Love?
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah. He was taking some
questionable,
very questionable shots.
Dude,
like he was taking some very questionable shots.
I don't know if y'all can hear me. Cause we had some good seats. They weren't the best, but we had some good seats. When Filipowski got the ball, yo, I'm up. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm up here like, help him. Get that boy some help.
So
he needs help. Somebody needs to help him on this whiteboard. Somebody help him. Man, Filipowski is a monster. And he was so cool, calm, and collected doing it, yo. Like, he wasn't out of character doing it or nothing. He was just out there working.
I haven't watched.
But now, Armando was balling.
He was.
Other than that, like the
Nance, I don't understand.
I'm not sold on him. But they gave the call, like, officiating is a tough thing, dog.
It is.
Officiating has got to be one of the roughest, toughest, hater love.
But you're not helping yourself taking very questionable shots.
That either, because I'm telling, it's like I'm flooded by Carolina fans. So my only thing is I'm just gonna be objective. Like, I'm not gonna be here like, like, yo, I hope he don't shoot that. Oh, he's gonna force that. That's a terrible shot. Bro, all night, and it's like, all right, he has, and I'm telling Darren, like, yo, this nigga can't shoot. I'm like, he gotta shoot it up.
The guard, point
Leaky.
for Carolina.
Black,
yeah, like, jump, yeah. I was looking at that,
boy.
See, and what I was gonna say is, I used to love college basketball, and I ain't really watched any this year. This was the first game I actually sat down.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't really See, ever since COVID hit and we couldn't do, they didn't do the I kind of fell off from college. But after watching this game tonight, what I took from this game was Filipowski.
That boy, yo.
He's a freshman, so they're going to have to deal with him at least next year too.
If he don't go, yeah.
I don't think he's going, but he's good enough. He's probably good enough to go.
He was putting in, like when I say footwork. I love the game of basketball. I love me some basketball, dog. And when I tell you that boy was,
Filipowski
putting in moves on whoever. But when Black was on, oh man, that boy needs some help. That boy needs some help.
Now, the shot that I think sealed the game or won it was super nice. The dude when he did the little clutch reverse. That was super. Yeah, that was game time. But as usual, most of the time, the Carolina Duke game is always down to the wire.
It was intense.
Yeah.
It was jam-packed, intense, like the energy level was up. It was everything that they always talk about. It was all of it, down to the wire. I'm telling him, like, man, I'm not about to sit here and watch all this shit, man. I'm about to run back to the car. Dude, minute 30, I'm walking down the steps like,
look,
I'm not leaving, no.
I'm thinking overtime because Carolina Carolina got the ball back down 3.
Did I tell you?
And then did Love take
dumbass
that? Like
shot.
that was just off.
I was like
it was
he's about to force up this dumbass shot.
I know Hubert Davis did not draw that play up, and Duke pick and rolled into death. Like they were screen and rolling all night. They were screen and rolling.
He's gonna be on the sideline cursing his teammates out because they were getting.
They were screen and rolling.
They were hitting them joints hard
night.
Man, when your boy Caleb had thought he had a foul and just stopped, and the ref didn't call the whistle.
Okay,
I was so pissed off, man.
In second half, it was in the second half when he did it.
But it wasn't a
foul and stuff like that.
But it wasn't a foul.
It was a tough.
I'm telling you,
it was a tough basket because he made it and he was looking for the and one.
It's not even that. What happens is they get all in their feelings and then they just be like, they just stop playing and look at the ref like, whoa.
Because they came back down and scored an easy.
And
scored a layup, I think, or something like that.
And he all in his feelings like, no, that shit ain't gonna work. This is collegiate bad. Like this is shit I talk to my kids about now. Like, yo, you can't let your feelings take over your game. If anything, let it push you to do better things, but you can't be in your emotions and do it. Blah, blah. And then you get a prime example. Dude get mad. He go up here, force layups up and back, crazy shots.
It was
they
some
look crazy.
definite
And I'm
bad
sitting next
shots
to
tonight.
like I said, I'm sitting next to all type, the most randomest individuals, and we're both up here like, oh, that's a bad shot. Oh, we're not going to win. We're not going to pull this one out.
Look, the 3 Nance hit, I was like, that might be the ugliest shot I think I've ever seen. Like
his shit actually looks decent.
That shit was ugly.
Did you see Black shot? Like I said, they were giving him the Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook treatment. Like they were leaving. They had from where you were at. That's how much space he had to pull that shot. That's how much space they were giving him to shoot that shot. And I'm telling this nigga like, yo, he has to shoot it. And he's telling me like, no, he cannot shoot it.
I guess the only thing the game really was missing was name value. Like, it's still the game, but neither team has that.
I mean, they have.
Name.
I mean, Roach was balling. Filipowski
Baycott is nice too,
and Baycott has a name. I'm not saying that, but as far as like that star-studded, jam-packed, action-packed,
Jason Tatum,
Zion, any of that
Vince, all those
stuff.
studs that used to come through there.
It ain't that. Because Hubert Davis is proud of it. Never mind.
Shut the hell up. I mean, look, go to the G League and get that money. Why go to college when you go to the G League and get a check?
All right. And so this is a summation of everything. So the game is over. You know what I mean? Like, I'm standing in the hallway looking at people, bomb. We walk away. Bruh, I fucking hate Chapel Hill. Once it's dark and they start blocking shit off and people get to walking, you just following people. I couldn't find my fucking car.
Nobody knows where
I don't know where the hell my car is right now. I'm talking about, I'm just walking, bro. I'm just walking with. people, just following. Because it's like I know they had to go to their cars too, because nobody's parked at the D's. Like nobody's parked right there. So it's like, all right, I remember I came through this door. This nigga said, all right, I gotta go to the right. No, he said I gotta go to the left. I was like, nah, nigga, I gotta go to the left. How you going to the left and I gotta go to the left and you came from the right? So I took the harder left. Like I must be up there.
How long it took you to find the car? Wow. Really? Because I'm calling you and your phone keeps going to voicemail. I'm like, where my boy? Look, the phone dead, everything. So I know it's like either they can't get service out there because there's so many people out there, or the phone dead.
No, you just can't. Like in the stadium, I couldn't get any service. Like
Okay.
you could get called. My shit wasn't working. I'm talking.
Bruh, depending on where I'm at, I'm not getting no service.
I walked for a good 45 minutes looking for my damn car, yo. Easy. Bruh, you sent me a message, I'm still, man, fuck you, dog. But that game was great.
It was
that
a
game was
great
great. And I got my steps in.
Okay. Cool.
All right, topic switch. Dub, I'm going to let you have this one. We're going to the Ja Morant one.
Oh, yeah. Ja Morant is a thug. He's thugging.
He's thugging. I mean, he's thugging hard.
Yeah.
And see, it's sad. It's sad that this young man has to think he has to be thugging when he's a multimillionaire.
And didn't he sign a contract for like $200 million?
So what you say? What is he doing that you saying that he's thugging now?
Oh, okay.
What he done did?
Tell him to give him the story.
Well, there's a story allegedly of what is it, a 15-year-old boy saying Ja Morant ran up on him with a gun and punched him.
That's one story.
But the other story, and the one that got him suspended for 2 games, is he was in the club, I guess the other night, flashing his gun. Why he felt the need to do that on Instagram, on an Instagram Live. So he was on IG Live. Flashing his burner in Memphis.
In the club. You're the star point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, an NBA franchise.
And the worst thing about all this, nigga, at first I was on something, man, I ain't tripping on this, it's America, this and that. They always trying to fuck with niggas and this and this. And then all, the rest of the details started coming. I'm like,
niggas.
This fucking South Carolina ass nigga. He like a Metro nigga right now,
He's
dog.
looking like a Metro nigga. Like, you finally get out of where, he's not even to finally get out of where you come from, because his dad played NBA ball too. His dad was a basketball player too. Yeah. His dad was on the same team, if I'm correct, as Ray Allen and them, and they were fucking awesome. No,
what?
In high school, Dalzell Hillcrest, and they were awesome. So Ja Morant, his dad can ball. So he's not one of those.
I mean, I'm not going to say that. Like, I'm not going to let him. I'll give you that, but I'm not going to say. You know how Sumter is.
Oh yeah, but it's not like.
From Sumter.
But it's not like
he's from Sumter.
But you're not. I got it out the mud. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Think about some of these niggas we went to school with and how we grew up and what they used to try to do.
Try to perpetrate.
Just think about
and
what
stuff
that's
like
every
that.
high school in the 90s.
But that's my point. But when you look at this nigga,
like,
come on, Ja, you got kids.
It is corny.
You got
it's corny.
Massive amount of kids that look up to you.
Because what's even worse is the NBA wants to make you the face, nigga. The NBA wants to make you the face of the league after LeBron leaves.
It's too late for that.
That's what they want to do. But now, hell, you just got 2 games. This shit might get worse than that.
Well, he need to get a call from Gilbert Arenas and find out what's about to happen next.
Well, Gilbert Arenas brought his piece to work.
But Gilbert Arenas, I don't believe they caught him on video with his piece, though. So this is a whole different situation.
See, but Gilbert, they kicked him out. He only got 2 games.
I'm not saying that, they won't kick Ja out. They might suspend him for a good bit of time. Like, I don't know.
Ja Morant wasn't stabbed this rookie year like Paul Pierce. So now he likes to flirt with the streets.
I mean, and I don't want to blame it on the culture But this the culture.
It's the culture.
As much as I'd be like, I don't want to blame it on the music. I don't want to blame it on,
you can't say it's a broken home.
I don't want to blame it on certain things. But once you really actually look at it for what it is, it's the culture. We've started breeding a culture where you got to be strapped. You got to be strapped. We're breeding this culture.
We're breeding. It's been in place.
I mean, it's been in place, 90s. But it's even more so now.
Bro, it's just it's the American way. Like, it's our culture here. Like I keep telling people, is what we made it to be. We took all these rap lyrics and all this other shit, and whatever we concocted from that, we say that's our culture. But we really have no real culture here. You know
Speaking on rap lyrics, and I want to give a shout out to De La Soul, who they got a lot of love Friday. I believe that was True Boy's funeral. I believe it was either Thursday or Friday.
Overdue.
But the artists who deserve the love, they don't get it. Nope. They get overlooked because they're not, and it's crazy to say, as violent.
They're not as niggerish as you want them.
They're not as negative as you want them to be. The negative artists get all the publicity. The crazier they are, the more, I guess, quote unquote, hard they are and stuff, is the more publicity we give to these artists that don't deserve it.
Jay said it best. Would you rather be overpaid or underrated?
But be overpaid.
I'd definitely rather be overpaid, and that's what it is. And unfortunately, that's the thing to success. That is the path to success, unfortunately.
But if you live in the street life and you in that music, you don't want to be fake. So being overpaid would mean that you saying some shit that you ain't living.
It's a lot of niggas out here perpetuating street life that aren't about this life, that aren't about this. And I don't know Ja, but I know he's not about that life like that. You can't be. You can't be about that life like that. You in the gym entirely too much working on your game.
His brother might have
to be about that life.
Yeah, his brother might have been, but yeah, he been in the gym too long to be daggone in the street.
We ain't no story circulating around about you before all this. It's about how you were in the gym trying to prove to niggas how great of a basketball player you were. Now you trying to prove to us
at Murray State.
Like, you trying to prove to us how amazing of a basketball player you are, which you are, without a doubt.
So he's been pretty much throwing all his hard work away.
Right down the drain.
Murray State? Nobody know. Where's Murray State? Can anybody tell me that?
I couldn't even tell you.
I'm going to take a guess.
They went to the NCAA tournament?
I have Dub look it up, but I want to say Indiana, Illinois. Like, it's out. It's in the Midwest
Either
somewhere.
way, nobody heard of them until he came on the scene.
Somewhere like that.
Nobody heard of the Murray State until he showed up. They lost that first or second round.
No, there was other people who went to Murray State.
Like who?
Went to the NBA.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Where the X go to? Where the X-Man go to school? The Shockers. X-Man went to Murray State.
Payne, Isaiah Cannon.
Cameron Payne,
Popeye Jones.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't say I don't know Popeye. Yeah, I know Popeye.
Who else? I mean, there have been players. Marcus Brown.
Oh no, he went to Wichita State. It's in Kentucky. Okay, but yeah, it's like you did all this work trying to get everybody to see how amazing of a basketball player you are, to try to throw it away, because that's what you're doing. You're trying to throw this away because they're not going to play with you, especially with guns and the image that
they don't feel safe.
It's just like the NFL. They have an image that they have to portray. You know what I'm saying? In order to be the face of these huge corporations, got to be clean. You can't look at LeBron.
It don't even matter if you the face or not.
Look at LeBron over his career. LeBron never, ever, ever.
Yeah, we know about.
You know what?
Which makes it even better.
It's not that we know about it. It's nothing that's happened. The worst thing you can say about LeBron is
he went from Cleveland to Miami.
And the way he went about doing it. But that's But other than that, what off the field antics do you hear
that
about?
we know of? See, I just.
But you keep saying that we know of, but even if he's done so, you haven't heard shit. That means his PR team is impeccable. No,
his team is impeccable. His team is impeccable,
and that's what I'm trying to say. So it's like
we cleaning everything up.
You ain't heard nothing about it. You can only assume because he's so squeaky clean. Which, matter of fact, the only thing I see was his wife, smoking in the box, and that was it. And he was like, "Oh, put that down," and that was it.
You ain't got nothing on him.
Nothing.
And in the NBA of all places, that's kind of wild because the great Kobe Bryant has something, Shaq has something. Every star in the NBA has something hanging over their head.
Yeah.
He has nothing. All he had was I'm leaving and taking my talents to the South Beach. That's the only thing we get on the dude about.
LeBron got them gold John Wick coins. So he just make that phone call and then leave and they come and clean it up.
So we're going to see what happens with this Ja thing. But I don't think it's over. I think it's just the beginning of them really delving into him and looking and seeing.
They're going to hold that one.
Yeah.
They're going to hold that one. So he can't make no mistakes with nothing.
And he's suspended for 2 games so far?
Just 2.
He got to stop. They're going to give him the Michael Vick treatment, man. They're going to tell him he can't be around none of his old friends if he want to make money.
Dogs?
Now they're going to keep him away from his friends. They're going to keep him away from the people he grew up with.
I mean.
That's what they did with Michael Vick.
I mean, but look, he is a grown-ass man. And he's responsible for his actions. He should know
just like everybody.
That, look, this ain't what I'm doing ain't cool. Because it's not.
Well, money don't do nothing but make you more what you already are.
And then it perpetuates even more of the gun lifestyle. The kids don't need to see no more of this stuff. And, one of their biggest heroes in gun. So
he got some hover boots that I ain't seen in a long time, bro. I don't know how he stay in the air so damn long.
He got the hang time.
I haven't seen nobody jump like this boy since
hover boots, bro.
I'm gonna throw a name out that's not mentioned a lot.
Shoes,
but the franchise.
Oh man, Steve Francis, he took a turn for the worse, like a hard left.
But when Steve Francis used to jump,
yeah, he was up.
It was no telling when that boy was coming down.
You're right about that. And he was like 6'2", 6'1",
6'2", 6'3".
And I mean, Steve Francis would go up. And he would go up.
He piping. Him and Baron Davis. Baron Davis too.
He used to go up
he
like
piping.
that. But okay, Baron was a bigger guard, like muscular wise. Ja's a little he's small. It looked like he's smaller than Iverson. If you look,
he hanging in the air, bro.
160.
He definitely a spectacle, man. He good to watch, man. If nothing else, watching him is spectacular.
It's amazing because you never think a little dude like that just be.
It's good for the ratings. It's good for the ratings. You don't see stuff like that. You don't see stuff like that in every game that he be doing.
All we're just saying is quit being a nigga out here, Ja. Just plain and simple. Just
straight up, bro. You got the bread.
Hone your craft. Become a better basketball player because you're already amazing. But if you take it another step further, then you can really say like you run the West.
You gotta stay out the wrong.
All I'm gonna tell you, Ja, is you remember what it's like being broke.
I don't think there's a right part of Memphis.
There isn't.
I
hear all of Memphis is bad.
I've been to Memphis before. Shout out Memph 10. I've been there, and it's a great place. One of the best cities I've ever been to. But I don't think there's like a really good side of Memphis like that. I don't think so.
Even Beale Street.
What about the music place? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it good down there?
Is it that where most of the scamming?
I don't know. I ain't never been.
Most of the scamming takes place.
The only thing I know about
there.
Memphis is music place. That's it. Maybe some Nashville. Nah, that's someplace else. But either way, that's it. Just the music place.
When I was in Memphis, it's a beautiful city. The food is amazing. They have some strip clubs that are just as amazing too. It's a great. Like when I went, it was like all the women had gold fronts.
Oh, come on, man.
All the women had gold. I mean, like
that sound ghetto as fuck.
Bullet holes, tattoos covering up the.
But the thing is, no, No, some of these chicks were bad. Like some of these chicks were really, really attractive. That was just
the thing they do.
That was just the thing they do out there.
They were bad at seeing a dentist.
Nah, because it's like that down south. A
like
lot
if you go to Houston, like that down
like
Texas, it's like that too. Like like
they be
I've been
slugged
to
up.
strip clubs in Houston. They didn't have no gold teeth.
Shit.
What?
Shit.
I was in Houston.
Yo,
at the
shout
strip
out
clubs.
H-Town. Coop, what up, my nigga? What up, cousin? Shout out Coop. Shout out
like,
Ham.
Houston is too fucking big.
You know what I mean?
Certain places, like you say, that's just the culture. You know, you slugged up.
and
You got
all
that
the
one
women-
gold tooth or something like that. Like it's like down in Miami, they be slugged up down there. Those chicks be slugged up
and the
down
women
there.
in Houston are big, like tall. They're Amazonian.
I mean, that's
Nah, I didn't see a lot of short. Nah, I was seeing a lot of 5'10", 5'11" women. They was banging too. They was thick, but they were tall. They were some Amazonians. When you see Meg Thee Stallion, that's like a normal built Houston woman.
but she ain't tall though.
Meg
I heard Meg like 5'10".
5'8".
Oh, 5'8", yeah. I heard she was pretty. I think that's tall. 5'8" for a woman is kind of tall.
Anything over 5'7"
I don't remember
for a
her being
woman
that
to
tall.
me is tall. Hey, you know what's cool is discriminating against short women because they're not used to being discriminated against.
Nah, I think I love short women. I
See, that's what I'm saying.
love short women. It's just something about short women.
I started
Like,
gearing myself towards taller women because they have less options.
Oh, yeah,
and
she
there's
five-
more cooperation.
Yeah, she 5'10". Shit, I don't remember being that tall.
You say what?
They said Meg 5'10". I don't
That's
remember.
what I thought. I was like, she's pretty sturdy.
Yeah, I love a short woman. Like I mean, I love women in general, but a short one.
Taller women, I find, are giving me more cooperation.
Yeah, I like me a short joint, small
Okay,
hand, pocket
let's
watch.
go ahead. The seasons are about to change. Topic switching. Seasons are about to change. That means that concerts about to kick off.
Yeah.
They dropped schedules for Dreamville.
Yeah.
They dropped schedules for the Roots Picnic.
Yep.
And concerts going to be popping this.
All that was out here, wasn't it though?
Broccoli, but I heard Broccoli wasn't all that.
Broccoli City.
Fest?
I heard it wasn't all. I got to look at their
Boy,
lineup.
what? Man, shout out to Haynes Bond. Haynes would not appreciate you saying.
I'm just saying what I heard about the lineup. I got to see it for myself. But I actually saw the Dreamville and the Roots Picnic. From what I saw, Drake going to be in the city.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, Drake going to be in the city.
Burna Boy allegedly gonna be out here too,
Who?
though. Burna Boy.
Allegedly, Usher going to be in the city. Like
It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, and you know what? Let me say. So, I was gonna try and have my party that night. I'm not even gonna lie. I
Ain't
was
no
gonna do
need.
it,
Ain't
but
no
it was
need.
like there's no. Yeah, it's gonna be too many celebrity events going on. I'm not about
Ain't
to
no
try and
need.
compete with that, yo.
Concert lineups, and then like you say, Dreamville is going to be tough, and it's a great show. Where J. Cole came through like a genius is having it streamed though. Like you're able to stream it now. That
Oh, there ain't no point in me going.
that's. I mean, for the
That's for people who can't get a seat, or you know.
look,
I mean,
that thing
that's the
just
way to make
about
some
sold
bread right
out. That thing just about
Broccoli
sold
Fest
out.
got on the okay lineup. They have Little Uzi Vert, Jasmine Sullivan, City Girls, Mariah the Scientist, Ice Spice, Saucy Santana.
I like that song, Ice Spice. That shit
When
dope.
when you get into the good part of the lineup, because I ain't hear nothing in there yet.
Kodak Black,
Come on,
Glorilla, Chloe Bailey.
you lost me.
Hey, they got Coco Jones, Hillary from the Fresh Prince, the new one.
She
If y'all-
sing?
Y'all ain't seen it. See, if y'all had seen it when I said her name, y'all would have been like, oh.
I mean, if Lauren show up at the Roots thing, that's going to be serious.
That's all out here in Raleigh.
No, that's the Roots Picnic in Philly. Lauryn Hill.
Lauren ain't gonna show
What
up.
about Rolling Loud?
And she's
I
gonna
haven't seen the lineup for Rolling Loud. I know that's going to be
She's
dope
gonna
though.
perform songs that were old enough to graduate from college.
But shit,
When you start out with Lil
Lil
Uzi Vert, and this is another thing, people swear like since you or you rap or you're from somewhere, you've been there and stuff like. Since Lil Uzi Vert is from Philly, I'm supposed to be a fan. No.
Hey, is he the one that had a diamond in his head? Is he still got that thing got taken? Did he get replaced?
It doesn't matter. I don't listen to his music.
Yeah,
I don't listen to his music.
Ain't that his new joint with the body out of
I believe that is.
I've never heard his songs unless
Dude,
it
that's-
was like a commercial or something.
And they say that song is hot, but I'm not like
What the fuck is the song?
I've never heard any of it.
I know exactly the song you're talking about too, but
that nigga said maybe 8 lyrics, 8 bars, maybe.
I know the exact name
Like
of the song you're talking about.
And every
yeah, they were trying to compare.
You've already heard it and probably been force fed it is instilled in your brain.
Look, they were trying to say this song was bigger than Dreams and Nightmares in Philly, which it's no way. Dreams and Nightmares is like the second best intro I think I've heard on a rap album. Jay-Z being the first on.
Meek Mill should feel he should feel a certain type of way for even mentioning that and night. You know,
in the same,
man,
like
that shit is disrespectful. And I've heard this shit a million times already since they tried to since they've been
force feed it to you. Yeah,
and I'm still like, where the fuck is the song?
Kodak. I don't know. The kids at my job be trying to get me more into Kodak and stuff like that. He got a couple of.
Oh, he's in rehab, so
he got a couple of all right songs. I ain't going front on young boy. Like he got a couple of all right joints, but just not my cup of tea. Speaking of music, like I said, Nicki dropped a new song, and that shit fire. That shit is fire.
It's Nicki Minaj though.
I haven't heard it.
It's
I ain't either. The only thing I heard about Nicki is that she gained weight.
Ruby Red the Sleaze, but it's fire.
Talking about the weight or the song?
The name of the song is Ruby Red the Sleaze, but that's why I always like when Nicki raps and it's barred up, spitting bars. I want to say she threw a little shot at Meg in there on the track.
I heard they were beefing though.
Wait, was it? If you said she probably because it sounded like she threw, and the bar was kind of sick. I'm not even going front. Like Nicki be spitting, like she don't. People always give her a hard time, like she's not the best ever. I'm like, I don't know.
The
like,
best ever. As female?
Yes. Like I don't
know.
Like,
you gotta prove that.
Yeah.
You gotta prove that.
That's a lofty title.
She ran the game for 10 years.
Missy Elliott.
It's different if you got Kim. People just buying your music.
Little Kim doesn't have the catalog that Nicki has. It's not even close.
You talking about bars? You talking about music?
I'm talking about in general. Like Nicki deserves the credit that she should get.
Not taking nothing from Nicki, but
not the best female rapper of all time.
What are you basing it off of? Are you basing it off of lyrics or money?
I'm basing it off of lyrics. I'm basing it off of
everything as a whole.
Like I'm taking in the whole totality of Nicki.
She's no Queen Latifah.
I was gonna say I like Remy better than her as far as lyrics
first.
Go.
Ladies first.
Speaking of, and when they did the Legends of Hip Hop joint, you know what I mean, on TV, when they were, do you think the women were happy with those tracks that they were performing? Like, do you hear how positive all those songs were for the most part from back in the day?
Oh yeah, oh no doubt. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, and that's just another whole, a whole nother aspect
like,
of
if
music.
If I give a sentimental, like my favorite female rapper of all time is Light. There was nothing like Light when she dropped. Yeah, MC Light. Light as a rock. Yeah, but okay, but if I put Light's work up against Nicki's work, it's not close. Like Nicki's been doing this 10. She was holding female hip hop down for 10 years.
But right there, she can't be the best because you got to put in a class with everybody. You can't just put in.
I remember Nicki Minaj
joints
on
right now.
Smack DVDs.
Like Nicki really is like that.
Not taking that from
chick.
her. Not taking that from, but you got to prove to me that she the best. If you saying she the best, you got to prove it.
Yeah.
Like a verse is like song for song, she's the best, or like, because to me, I think she's the best. I don't think any female rap wise has a catalog that can remotely compete with her catalog.
So
just my opinion.
Music alone.
I don't know.
Not lyrics.
I like Light's catalog. I like
But how deep is Light's catalog?
It's deep. How many didn't she release like 4 albums? 5 albums?
Probably more than that. I don't know because
She probably got 4. She probably got 4.
No, I'm gonna Google this shit.
I think she has 4.
But she was doing her thing in the 80s too.
Like early 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And she's like,
She's still a good dude.
But to Nicki, to me, like she can't hold a candle to her. But like I say, that's just how I personally feel about it. Everybody. It's subjective. 8.
8 albums.
Okay. We'll revisit this topic later. But
that's a contender.
I kind of herald Nicki as the GOAT. That's just my stance on it.
My personal favorite is the real Antoinette, but her discography is limited. No, y'all ain't never heard.
I thought you was gonna say Roxanne.
Look, like we could always throw like Bahamadia, stuff like that when it comes to bars. But
That's what I thought we were doing.
But it's like catalog not long enough.
So you saying bars is only a percentage, and then catalog is the other percentage.
Yeah.
So you got to have lyrics and albums.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's as fair as it gets. Like, because I don't want to just go off of albums. Because a lot of artists get more credit than they deserve because they've dropped. Like, my favorite go-to person is Eminem. Like, oh, Eminem is. I'm like,
hold on, Eminem raw now. I ain't gonna. Eminem nice.
I mean, Eminem lyrically is alright, but music-wise, he's not.
Nah, I mean his beat selection. I'm not.
You see, I had to sit up for this one because I don't have a lot of Eminem like come in here and be like, yeah, Eminem. If he wasn't white, he wouldn't be heralded as he is.
Yeah, he's like a Tyler the Creator. Like it's just a weird.
He gets away with saying stuff that
weird
niggas can't say.
Cause it's weird. And I love wordplay. I love word. A lot of that shit does not make sense.
What I will give Eminem is this: greatest word craftsman
but that's my
ever.
point.
Like ever.
It's
like
I love wordplay. So it's like, damn. He's mixing some words together, but this shit makes no fucking sense.
That song Rap God, where he was just putting words together.
Cause you could put mad word and it sounds dope, but once you actually
break it down, like you break it down, it's like,
ooh, what?
He ain't got no joints for the clubs. He ain't got no joints for the barbecue.
But that ain't even the thing. Because I don't really go off of club joints. A lot of my favorite artists, they ain't have club joints. It's just with him, it's just like, he all right. He nice. But he's not top 5 nice of all time. But that's just how I feel. Like, I don't think he's top 5 nice. A lot of people do. That's just where we disagree at.
It's always a debate on music.
Especially him, because he's probably the hottest debate topic when it comes to music.
He's definitely the exception to the rule.
So that's how I feel about him. Like he got put ahead of a lot of artists I think should have been put ahead of him. But that's just me. Just like, what was it, Wayne? I saw something that said Wayne said he should have been number 1, which every artist should think they're number 1.
How many albums he got?
How many good albums or albums?
If you count
how are we going to say good albums or albums?
I'm trying to go by what you saying.
And then with Wayne, it's not albums that really make Wayne great like that. It's not.
You got some good metaphors and similes.
It's his mixtapes. Wayne jumped off with mixtapes. Carter 4, Carter 4, Carter 3.
Through the ceiling shits.
Yeah, but those like mixtapes really pushed Wayne way up there.
And it was the consistency.
Yeah, like
because he's one of the niggas responsible for flooding. Like just niggas having way too much music oversat. Like he's one of the niggas responsible for this shit.
Man, I know he had to do at least 17 tracks over the summer. Just features alone over one summer. I know he did like 17. Cause he was on.
One summer, I believe it was a summer he did the song with who's a boy from Atlanta, the singing boy, the singing kid with the ponytail at the time. They had that
I thought you were about to say Shootout.
No, not Jeremiah.
I thought you were about to say Shootout.
And I want is you. Da, da, da,
Miguel.
Oh, Lloyd.
That's when I remember Wayne was like, Wayne on
nigga
everybody.
with the ponytail.
Wayne on everybody track. Back then he was though. He was on everybody track.
Hey, Lloyd's a cool dude too, yo. Shout out to him. I saw him in, I dapped him
Definitely
up.
shout
Spoke
out
with him in
Lloyd.
Atlanta when I went to go see Putt. Yo,
but yeah, that's when Wayne really hit his like stride like out there. He was really on it back then. So I'm not going to knock Wayne. Wayne definitely deserves to be up there in the conversation. Okay, topic switch.
Okay.
J. Cole says he's retiring after the Fallout.
Oh, I ain't mad at that.
Cool.
The next album is called The Fallout.
I mean, some of these niggas should have been retired. And I'm not saying he should, but some of these niggas should have been left.
Yeah.
And if he's leaving like that, that means he's at the top of his game and he knows he doesn't need any more money from music. As far as
some of these niggas, when you say some of these niggas should have been left, who are you talking about?
We're not even going to mention it. But it's like, because, some niggas don't even bring anything to the game.
No, some of these niggas should have been, some of these niggas should have never been on. But
hey,
we're here now. But yeah, J. Cole said that he's possibly retiring after that, and he deserves to. And with the top 50 list they just dropped, was he 12? That's strong. That's strong enough to retire on.
I thought he was too high up, but I'm not a hater.
Shout out North Carolina.
Definitely shout out North Carolina. Definitely shout out the Ville, stuff like
and
that.
That list didn't have Fonte on it, so.
No, Fonte wasn't up there.
So, yeah.
Fonte, I love.
How credible is it?
12. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Fonte dope. Like, yeah.
That's my favorite album.
Yeah. Like, I mean, first of all, Little Brother does not get anywhere near the credit they deserve at all. Like, The Minstrel Show might be one of the best albums.
That's a classic.
It's a work of art. It really is a work of art. And I don't know, because, Little Brother's from, small Durham, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Bull City. But that album was and still is. That's how you know when an album hot.
Front to back, no skipping, no song.
That's how you know when the album hot. If the album still as hot as it was when it came out. And The Minstrel Show is still as hot as it was when it came out. Definitely shout out Little Brother. Definitely deserve their flowers. So, topic switch. But before I do, J. Cole does deserve to retire and be heralded as high as he is.
He's a dope
because he's definitely put in. But I'm also looking for Drake to go ahead and lay it down.
He ain't going nowhere though, because he loves the limelight too much.
I'm looking for Drake to lay it down.
Like, that's my point. Like, this niggas out here.
Looking at K-Dot.
He late start though.
If he ain't rapping,
Drake ain't got to rap. Drake is Drake.
Let this nigga live in the strip club. What you mean how he gonna get women? Like, he's fine. He'll be fine. He's good. And besides, he's made enough songs for women that he could just coast off that. He's good.
I'm sure he got so much shit in the vault anyway. He could probably release the R&B albums that he had, tracks.
I know this dude got so many tracks in that vault.
Yeah.
Rap tracks, R&B tracks, reggae tracks, house tracks. I know it's just tracks on tracks with this dude. So
Drake gonna end up selling this catalog like all these rappers.
I can't even think of a price you put on this dude catalog here, because this one's like the.
It's very simple. Nobody's catalog is more expensive than Michael Jackson's, so
But that's the ballpark I would say his is in though.
No.
No.
That means he's not about to retire anytime soon.
That means he's gonna do a couple more. No, Mike never retired. No, but they let R&B singers have like forever careers. Rappers, you only get so long. That's always been like that. Like, you could be, white groups get to be rock stars their whole lives, but rappers got to put time limit on that shit. Don't be rapping too long.
It's not even that. That's what y'all made. That's what y'all made it. That's our culture. Our culture is, he was a hip hop. He's a rapper. All right, fuck that. He can't rap no more. He's too old to rap. Like, what the fuck?
We definitely did that. To
only the singers can still get away with shit. Oh, he's still singing. know what I mean? He's still singing.
Ron Isley.
And it's fucked up because, nigga, you know, nigga be like, yo, you know, shout out to my nigga Bash Wallace. Bash Wallace put me on the track, and niggas be like, oh shit, old head got bars. niggas, bro, it's hilarious because some niggas be like, yeah, Budha got bars. Budha rap? Yo, that's OG. Like, it is hilarious to hear this.
Like
shit.
after you become a certain age, you just become senile and,
like words,
and can't even put sentences
like,
together.
I don't know how to put words together anymore. All right. I would think I would have the best type, you know. Shit.
My vocabulary is just so extent. Like, nah. And compared to what these people be rapping about nowadays, I'm surprised they even know what you be saying. Because you okay. While we're giving out flowers, I'm going to switch up to R&B. And I'm going to give a man flowers that deserves it, or at least I think I do. I talk about him a lot if you follow me on my Facebook page. Alexander O'Neal.
I thought you were about to say Justin Artist.
Oh, Just definitely deserves his flowers, but Alexander O'Neal deserves his bouquet of flowers because Alexander O'Neal is that dude. Now, he was that dude. Now, I think
for more than one song or just one? Because I only know one song, Alexander.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I only know that.
Boy, sit down. Sit
I
your
only
little
know
young
that
ass. One song by Alexander O'Neal. I'm getting ready to name 3 that you know right offhand.
Go ahead.
Saturday Night Love. You said you don't know. Hold on. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's his. That he's on that song. Criticize. Fake. All True Man. If You Were With Me Tonight. The one you beating cheeks to.
That's the one. Right there.
The cheek beater.
That's the one. That's it.
Cheek beating songs.
The cheek beating song. That's
cheek beater.
Now you know.
Oh, I already knew who he was.
All right, yeah.
Look, that was just the only song that
The more you know.
Cheek beating songs. But I'm just giving Alex his credit because to me he has a very good catalog too. It just doesn't get like, I think because he had beef with Prince and
he was on a lot of drugs too.
That as well. Because I believe he was supposed to be the lead singer of the time.
Yeah,
I believe it was supposed to be Alexander O'Neal was supposed to be the lead singer instead of Morris Day.
Yeah, and then he pissed Prince off.
And him and Prince had a falling out. Something happened with him and Prince, and that's where Morris Day came in and stuff like that. But no, Alexander O'Neal was that dude.
Yeah, Morris Day was a drummer.
Yeah, like that's why I wanted to give Alexander his flowers because I don't know if he's up there in the the Prince and stuff. I don't know if he's up there in that era, but he definitely deserves to be mentioned when it comes to good entertainers.
Yeah, all the niggas from 80s Minnesota. That was the only time.
80s Minnesota was something serious.
That was the only time
80s Minnesota.
The Waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Other than that
the Waters of Lake.
Other than that MVP year for Garnett, that's the only time niggas in Minnesota got props.
The MVP year for KG.
That's it. That's the only other time niggas in Minnesota got props from Prince and Kevin Garnett.
Don't forget about Kirby. Don't do Kirby like that.
Oh, and Kirby Puckett.
That's the only other. That's it.
Shout out Kirby Puckett. Little short nigga would always hit the ball Kirby would get. Kirby would always get. I think Kirby.
No, I thought he was dead.
I thought Kirby passed.
Yeah, Kirby Puckett is dead.
I think Kirby might have passed. I might be, and if he hasn't, I'm sorry. If he hasn't, I don't want to say this, but I think he might be gone. But Kirby Puckett, little small nigga, little short nigga, and you could not he'd always get a hit.
Kirby Puckett been dead since 2006, nigga.
Oh, okay.
The first thing that shit was Kirby Puckett was. Damn.
R.I.P. the great Kirby Puckett because he was that dude back then.
Damn, he died at 45.
Yeah, young.
From
very
a stroke.
Young.
He was living in Minnesota. You know, they were probably extra racist up in Minnesota that time.
I used to sell Kirby's.
No good collard greens.
Then you playing baseball on top of that? Oh shit! I know they were stressing my boy all the way out. Topic switch. Dub, this is probably right up your alley.
Okay.
Deion Sanders wants Colorado band to be more like an HBCU band.
Well, he should have kept his ass at HBCU.
You're right on that, Dub, because that cannot be duplicated or replicated.
Yeah,
it can't. No matter what he say or do.
If
Budha
can't
just
swag surf, they can't play.
I was just about to say that Budha just explained.
That's
they
how it
can't even
happened.
swag surf. So how the hell they gonna play? Did you see that one clip where they played football?
Where we
football?
from? Where are we from originally?
Carolina.
Okay. Have you ever been to a Gamecock game?
I know how.
And you start seeing all these white people start dancing and nobody got any type of rhythm. Like they just moving their body freely.
Yeah, it just ain't got it.
Unless Deion's getting ready to recruit for the band, just take what
Colorado.
Can they do that though? But is that a thing though?
Football team.
Can you do that? Can you recruit for the band?
You
is that a thing?
You probably can't recruit for the band, but
you
unless
get scholarships for a band, so why not?
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
If you're
you get a scholarship for a band, I ain't never thought about that shit.
How you think all them church members got through college? They couldn't
Through
band
the band.
scholarships. They weren't.
I just thought that they just
Why you
like
think all
playing
those-
instruments.
Hold on, nigga. You've never seen Drumline?
Yeah, I did. I
So
saw it.
I was going to say, like, hold on.
You don't even need to read sheet music.
I saw it, man. I saw it. I seen it.
But yeah, when Deion said that, I was like, nigga, you left the.
I know you left.
You left a black college to go to a white college.
It ain't gonna matter.
What did you think they were going to be playing up there, like the Gap Band and stuff like that? No, take that Miley Cyrus and that achy breaky heart that they going to give you in Colorado.
They gonna give them that Guns N' Roses.
It's like, you know,
That's what you know what I mean?
take what they get ready to give
When that
you.
shit came on, they was on beat.
Metallica.
When Guns N' Roses came on in the stadium, oh, they were on beat.
Oh, because you know.
They were on beat.
Welcome to the jungle.
We gonna finish up the Deion, but my next topic is perfect. My next topic, y'all are segueing into my next topic.
But not
perfect.
even, dude. Like y'all said, Deion should have never left. What else you want from PWI?
Well,
that money.
Get the money. Yeah, you got money, Deion. Buy your own damn band.
That money.
It ain't gonna matter. Deion, no matter what he say, somebody gonna be on his ass because they on his ass for other stuff too.
Yeah,
about how he was talking about how he want to build his team. They don't like the way he want to build his team.
Of course not. That's
like how he say he rather have his defensive players be from a single
What did
parent.
Deion think he was walking into? What did he think he was going to be walking into? What
money and no niggas breaking in his car.
What did he think he was walking into?
But see, that it's not wrong with that philosophy. You just can't voice that. That's what you can't voice. That's all that shit is. You know how they say you have unwritten rules? You have that's one of them unwritten rules.
Who was voicing them? What was it? Was Ed? Was Ed Reed voicing them? What was that? What was he? Was he voicing?
They just prefer you not to say. They just want you to keep it. You know what I mean? They prefer you keep it within.
Well, they kept saying we need help, man. We need help.
They got you used to be in the NFL. You should have a little bit of money to help us. That's what they got you in for. Like,
look, them boys down there paint for UNC was screaming help, boy.
Filipowski had them. But look, that white boy had them on the run.
He was cool, dude.
That white boy.
Come with the territory.
Help!
I take all the shots.
Somebody help!
That white boy was doing them boys. Like, great game. Okay. Which, like I said, topic switch. Just going to segue right into the next topic. What white song gets you turned?
I don't know. The Star Spangled Banner. I feel like getting violent when I hear it.
Like Queens.
Let the
Bohemian
bodies hit the floor.
Rhapsody. Let the bodies hit the floor.
That drowning pool shit.
That Enter the Sandman by Metallica.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Guns N' Roses.
Yeah,
like of course, Welcome to the Jungle.
Any Guns N' Roses track.
Nirvana.
Damn near.
Nirvana can get you a little turn.
I do like Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yes. Oh, The Offspring. The Offspring will get you. Will get you.
A lot of people don't know about Offspring.
About who? The Offspring.
Yeah, about the Offspring.
What is my favorite song?
Self-Esteem.
Self-Esteem.
That shit dope as fuck.
Self-Esteem is my.
That shit dope as fuck. It come on slow.
If you don't know anything about the Offspring, just look up Self-Esteem. That song is on.
Classic 80s rock.
Well, look, Freebird get me going. I'm gonna tell you at the end when that bit, when that up, oh shit, that get you
guitar
going,
solo,
bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I had the same bus driver in elementary school, middle school, and high school up until I drove, and she listened to the station.
Until you drove your car. I was going to
Until
say,
my
don't
car.
give me the,
Yeah.
like my mom and them.
No.
My mom and them were like, yeah, we used to drive the school bus, like, say word.
Oh, yeah. I remember my uncles used to drive the school bus. But yeah, South Carolina.
My mom used to be like, yeah, they used to let the students drive the school bus. I'd be like, could you imagine if they let them do that nowadays? Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Woo.
But yeah, I mean, so
a lot,
she used,
though.
and I was always the first stop, so it was every morning,
you
30
heard
to
it
40
all.
minutes,
All the music.
of soft rock for 12.
Literally first
I'm
cycle.
not even joking. Literally 9 to 10 years.
So you heard the first cycle for a
Young Cannibals, Amy Grant, all that shit.
Wow.
Everything you hear in the dentist's office, I know
I can
by
top
heart.
that. So, okay, we're living in Colorado. They ain't got no fucking R&B station out there, nothing. I can sing to you all types of 80s music
I don't care
from
what
white
you say,
people.
but the 80s,
Lita
the 80s
Ford,
has a lot of good music, bro. The ladies,
Betty
the
Davis
80s
Eyes,
has
like
a lot of good fucking
Billy
music.
Joel, like
In the
Most of the motherfuckers.
I know all the songs.
That shit came from all the English. England
who's the
ran
one
it
with
in
the
the 80s,
long
bro.
beards?
ZZ Top.
ZZ Top, like.
I know all that shit.
I know a lot of old white, like.
Yeah.
I know a lot of old white songs.
Hungry Like a
80s,
Wolf.
Yeah. I have
Duran
no
Duran.
choice.
Duran.
That European, because
that's what I'm saying. They owned it. The 80s, they owned the 80s.
We used to live
bro.
in Germany, so
The main one though is "Color Me Bad," nigga. Like, ooh.
That was R&B though.
that's
So
kind of
what?
R&B.
That was That's New Jack City, nigga.
Okay, like Wham,
That's New Jack City. soundtrack.
like Wham,
Who was melanated? in
Culture
that group?
Club, like
What?
Who was melanated?
George Michaels, yes.
Who was melanated? Color Me Bad had a black member.
They did. He had dreads, or say he had
he had
dreads.
dreads.
Yeah, they had a black member.
And Color Me Bad.
Yeah, they did have a nigga in
They
that
had a
group.
black member. Color Me Bad is an R&B group.
They
At the
used
end.
a black
I don't. They might.
Wait till they had to
was
have at
four
least
dudes.
one.
There was
Yeah,
four
they had
dudes.
They had four
And
dudes.
one looked like George Michael, one looked like Snow, and one looked like Kenny G. Yeah. They all look like somebody else. That's why I remember Color Me Bad. And that's R&B.
So when you talk about
80s
music,
bro.
like
That's
like you
sad,
say,
though.
Duran,
know
Toto.
Duran.
Oh, come on,
Devo.
Breakfast, the
Toto's
Breakfast
good.
Club, the
Africa.
soundtrack for.
That
I
was
know
a-
the
that's a
soundtrack
good-
for
yeah,
the
that
Breakfast
whole-
Club.
that whole soundtrack.
Like I know that soundtrack.
Yeah, like that whole album.
Weird Science, like I know that soundtrack.
That's a good movie though. That's a classic.
They say that's the best home.
surprised they
That's the
didn't
best
remake
thing ever made at the house. Was Weird Science. The
Yeah.
best thing ever created in your house.
I'm surprised they ain't remade that yet.
Please, God, don't. Please and thank you. Do not recreate that.
They reach it. They
did.
reach it. I
Like,
thought they was
okay,
gonna
boom.
remake Gremlins. Yeah, they ain't remade that.
while recreating, because I'm getting ready to do a topic switch, and which leads into that. But while we're doing recreating House Party, did you see it?
I didn't, and I have no desire.
Have you seen it?
No, sir.
Have you seen it?
I'm still waiting to see Cocaine Bear.
I would
thought
have
you
figured
would've
you
seen that
seen
last
that
week.
already.
It ain't on bootleg yet. So I mean, not a clear copy.
I would have figured you seen that already. But yeah, like nah. Michael B. Jordan had a tough week. My boy's been getting rolled kind of hard this week.
I
And
ain't
then we're going to
seen- I
flip
ain't
to the
seen
other
Creed
dude
yet.
in a little bit.
I ain't seen Creed yet. Did y'all?
I haven't either.
I'm getting ready to break something to y'all right now.
Okay.
I've never seen none of them.
Me neither.
Oh man, I love Creed.
I haven't seen not one of the Creed
Oh my
movies.
God, you got
so
to.
so
You need to.
if you want to hear one of
You
my
need
deepest,
to.
darkest secrets,
You need to.
I guess that's like the black person saying I've never seen Black Panther, and just hang your head in shame.
Or
Because I haven't seen Creed, not any of them, and they're on the
that
third
shit
one.
is good, yeah. But
They're
all
on
them
the
shits
third
are
one.
good. All them shits are
probably
good, bro.
should start watching.
Especially that first one.
I think I will
Bro, them
watch
shits
them.
is good as they like John Wick.
You know
like
what
the
it
trilogy,
is?
bro. This shit
I don't
is
like
good.
being told what to watch.
Don't watch Creed. Don't watch that shit.
Because
Oh,
when
you
it
need to
comes-
watch this. You
when
need
it
to watch
comes-
Snowfall.
Don't
when
even
it
check it
becomes
out.
popular,
Don't look
when
at
it
it.
becomes popular, social media gets a hold of it.
Yeah,
I kind of be like,
Fall back.
They were trying to push off the reading. Well, Monique, what is it? Monique in the reading, I think, or something like that. Like the reading. It's something. Like
I never
that.
even heard of that.
I don't know.
Oh, you know, UFC is going tonight for everybody to watch.
What do you
so
mean?
my sports center thing going to keep going up, but it's called the reading. I believe it's on Netflix or something. But
I thought she had a beef with Netflix.
Michael B. Jordan, like I said, he's had a kind of tough week. You know, they were calling old girl. I think she called him corny or something like that. Which, go ahead, Buddha. Go ahead. Oh, she called him corny. Then I saw them where they say he looks responsible and things of that nature, and just.
Didn't somebody say, yeah, they said he was corny.
It's hard to be a black man.
Exactly.
Let
and
me
that goes
let
back
me
to what I was saying about culture.
let me repeat this one more time for those who are still rocking with us. Shout out to all our loyal, faithful viewers, watchers. It's hard to be a black man because you get criticized for the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
You get criticized for the dumbest shit. You get criticized for being responsible. Oh, he's too safe. He's too safe. You get criticized for what they said. He probably know where his birth certificate's at. Like, really? Like, after you reach a certain age, these are just things that grown men do. It's just certain things that how grown men handle themselves. Regardless. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, that's why as a grown black man, you got to stop listening to women. They don't be talking about shit when it comes to dating half the time. It's the truth.
It's hard to be a black man about his business. Like, and like I always say, social media and reality shows have made it even harder because now you're supposed to have $18 million in 2 fucking Bentley Azures and stuff like that.
I mean, the problem is you got to listen to the source of who's saying the criticism. I mean, when I look at some of the women criticizing us black men, it goes in one ear and out the other. Because I realize a lot of these women who are judging us through a very narrow-minded lens of what can we do for them. And that's pretty much it. They, they don't really seem to understand us as people. So that's why they only see us as tools for their bidding.
I'm not saying this. We're not saying this about all, because there are some good. Sometimes if you like when guys. I'm not saying the majority, but there are a good bit of women out there who are looking for something that's not real. I mean, can I say it any more realistic than that?
Yeah, they
like you're looking for something that's not
Disney. That Disney princess dream.
You're looking for something that's not real. Some guys are looking for stuff that's not real. Like
guys get clowned when we look for unrealistic ideologies. When you have a broke dude saying he's looking for a dime piece, he gets clowned out the room.
Guys can't afford to be unrealistic, man.
Nah, we can't. But I mean, when we are,
because I live my life in reality.
We are laughed at and clowned and shamed,
and that's part of why it's hard to be a man.
I mean, it's hard.
A black man.
It's hard to look at yourself in the mirror sometimes.
Nah, I love myself.
No, well, not like that. But when you're really putting in the effort, and you know you deserve more, because we deserve more. A lot of us put in effort. Like
I wouldn't say make it hard to look yourself in the mirror. I could say it's more like hard to have to deal with that bullshit.
You know what you got to do is just like whenever sisters start working your nerves, you just go out with a white woman. Make sure you take lots of photos.
That doesn't solve it. It solves a lot of them, but not every problem.
See, I'm not the, because I'd be like, love whoever you want. I'm not a colored, type of thing, stuff
I like a
that.
pack of Skittles.
I'm solely black.
I like a pack of Skittles. I like all the colors in the rainbow.
I like sisters, but sometimes
I like
you
them
gotta
all.
pull the white girl card.
I don't
Let them
discriminate.
know there's options.
Let me get them Skittles.
You better act right. Becky's over here on the right.
Oh, so you like for the options?
I just want to scare her, like, into acting right.
Put a little fear of God in there.
Yeah.
I hear that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Be over here with this white girl. If you don't get it together, you better act right.
So
I'm not. You love whoever you want. Like, I like we were talking about the other day. I got friends. Like one of my best friends, even though I don't see him ever, but his wife is white. They're
that's
dope.
cool.
They're dope as fuck.
I mean, if it works, it works. I mean, that's
dating for anybody else but me.
Oh, it don't. If we click, we click.
And
That's
it
what
ain't
I'm
even
saying. If it
interracial
work,
dating. It's
we
just
work.
white women. You might see me with a Mexican.
So you're solely, it's just white women.
can't do it.
Just solely,
history.
you can be any other race and we're good.
Yeah.
You just could not
you
be
might
white.
See me with an Indian girl.
Switzerland white.
No,
You said
just
Indian.
not white, period. Like, there's too much
I thought it was
racial
white
history.
America white, like like maybe white
Hold on,
overseas white different.
Yeah,
Like
wait a minute, you say you got an Indian chick?
I said I would.
Oh,
I'm about
yeah.
to say, how did you do that?
What?
I'm about to say, how did you do that? I thought you did say you got an Indian chick. I'm about to say, how the
it's
hell
very
did you
possible.
do that?
There's a lot of possibilities in Maryland. Yeah.
it is a lot of possibilities in
I
Maryland.
could get anything in Maryland. I could get an Ethiopian, an Ecuadorian, just anything because there's so many different flavors.
Okay, we were talking about Michael B. Jordan, so we're getting ready to do the flip side and talk about his co-star in Creed 3, Jonathan. What's my man's name?
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. I'm sorry.
That dude got
And
big
all
as
pink,
hell.
but he's not Cameron.
That
So,
motherfucker's got big as hell overnight. It seemed like.
are we going to discuss his ebony cover photo shoot, or are we just going to leave that?
I mean, that was moist as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
He said he did it for a reason.
I'm not.
to make noise.
Yeah,
Is that what you got to do to make noise?
I don't
Like,
know.
because
I don't know.
is it that what you kind of said? Like he did it for a reason to make noise.
Yeah, but what
Is
kind of noise
this
you trying
what?
to make? I don't know.
What kind of noises
What
is he trying to
happened?
make?
What happened to being the strong black male image?
Hold on.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Think about a long time ago.
Okay. How long?
I don't know. CIAA in Charlotte Long.
Okay. Oh, you want me? Did you see what I posted about CIAA?
Hold on.
Okay.
Y'all gotta stop being
When you talk about, because this is like you said, he's trying to get out there, get his face out there, thirst trap, whatever, marketing. Don't you remember how the baby made his entrance onto the scene?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
So
what,
let's
in a
not-
diaper?
Let's not act like
What
just-
niggas won't go out their way to
come on,
like
man, like-
to be seen.
Come
Like
on,
you right.
yo.
You
Bro,
right.
did all
This is
of that
nothing
to
new.
have a
This is-
3-year career.
But I'm just saying, like, you're talking about just to get somebody talking or get the attention.
Yeah.
Or that's-
Yeah.
What you say? The girl put Gorilla Glue in her hair. Say
baby was like-
say no. Like say niggas will do anything to get you to pay them attention for.
See,
a minute.
but he been in movies and shows,
Shit,
quite a
isn't
few,
he
some
in,
high
Ant-Man,
dollar,
the
some
new
top.
Ant-Man
That's what I'm saying.
No,
So he's not.
Jonathan Majors.
Oh, yeah.
He's not no slouch. He's not really new. He's making money. People know who this motherfucker. He's doing big movies. So
Why
I don't
you
know.
have to
I don't
do
know
that to
why.
catch
That's what I'm saying.
big
I
movies.
don't know.
You got to make white people comfortable to be in that position. You can't be making white people.
Well, once he got in that first Marvel movie, he was set. He was
Terrence
set.
Howard probably thought the same thing.
Well, I mean, with Terrence
Yeah,
Howard,
I
he was
forgot
at
about that.
first.
I got he
Marvel
was,
Cinematic
but
movie.
you know what? He don't even look like Rhodey though. He don't.
It
Don
don't
Cheadle
matter.
look more like Rhodey
they,
than them.
they fucked him over good. They was like, you are like the star of the movie. You get the most money. Like, oops, the movie did better than we thought. Hey,
we're not bringing you back.
take a pay cut so we can pay
We're
the
not
star.
bringing you back.
Yeah, and we don't even know if it's not going into a crack pipe with Robert Downey
how
at
could
this
he even
point.
possibly believe he was the star of Iron Man?
He got paid the
name-
most. He was the bigger star at the time. He was coming off Hustle and Flow. He was coming off an Oscar. nomination.
Was it-
Robert Downey was coming
He
out of
was.
rehab.
He was high. He was high.
But was it
He
Robert?
was hotter
He was
than
rolling.
Robert
He was
Downey
rolling.
at the
He was
time.
rolling high. He was
Was
rolling high.
it wasn't Robert Downey coming off of
Rehab.
Oh.
Motherfucker been in rehab for like
Nigga
5
was-
years.
He was coming out of crack house.
He always coming out of
Iron Man
He's
was like
good
his
now,
first
but
chance
damn.
after rehab.
But
so.
see, but he's one of them '80s babies doing all those '80 show, all them '80s movies and stuff,
that he
teen
got
movies.
hooked on drugs in the
Yeah,
first
Boy,
bro.
look.
He recovered from
Look.
that. Took him like a whole decade
Breakfast
to recover
Club,
from that
stuff
shit.
like that.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
and
Took
you
him a long
got to
time to
think it
recover
was, it wasn't so people are all over you and all on you like that back in the day and stuff. So, they were living real free back in the 80s. Like, they were living super free back in the 80s.
That's how they were supposed to live. Huh? Maybe he ain't got no HIV out the deal.
Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah, he got Charlie Sheen got it, but not Robert Downey. Even though I'm pretty sure he lived just as reckless a life.
Okay, gentlemen.
Yes.
This is we're getting ready to do a topic switch. What are they over? What? What?
This nigga's pregame is surreal. Yo.
Oh, he's feeling the vibes. I got you. It's like Mario.
This nigga's pregame must have been surreal.
Okay, gentlemen. When is an inappropriate time to shoot your shot?
At funeral. I mean, even though it happens. Let's see.
Are you disputing that the funeral is the wrong time to shoot your shot?
At my grandma's funeral.
I'm just
some
asking
Mexican
at
lady
what
shot a
point?
shot at me.
At what point?
I mean, this was
Not
after,
during,
not while
we eulogizing. Like, nah.
At the repast after we had ate and shit, and I was helping clean up the flowers. That's when.
Except
he shot her
the
shot.
only time I think it's inappropriate to shoot your shot is when you know that she's involved with somebody else.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. But other than that, if opportunity presents itself, opportunity does not knock a lot. Opportunity only presents itself ever so often. So I was trying to go through scenarios of when is an inappropriate time to shoot your shot. Now, death is one, but then you kind of shoot your shot during then because they're vulnerable. So
that's what I'm saying. So
it's
at
like,
what point?
yeah.
Grief makes people horny.
I was trying to think of. It does though. Real talk. Like, you have to have something to fall back on, coping mechanisms. Like, people eat. Some people just fuck because it's like.
So at what point do you take the shot?
With grief?
Yeah, at the funeral. Yeah, I mean.
If you're going to shoot it at the funeral, then.
You would hopefully get some sort of contact information and shoot your shot later.
But I can't, like I said, I can't really come up with any other time when except for if she's got somebody.
Yeah.
And then niggas still going to shoot anyway. Like
plenty
the
of
niggas
them.
still going to shoot anyway.
I don't like talking to women in the grocery store.
Why not?
Because I'm focused on food and I need her to not break my concentration. I'm thinking about what chicken cuts I want.
And them Hawaiian rolls? Them Hawaiian rolls too, man.
I'm trying to think of other times it's inappropriate. I just can't think of none. Like,
when she's in the abortion clinic.
Definitely inappropriate to shoot your shot if you see her in the clinic. Like, definitely, like any clinic. If
she's fucking.
I thought about that one time when I was going to get myself checked out one time. I was like,
yeah, it's a perfect spot to holler. She knows
very
she's coming off that thing.
A man with low standards.
She just took one of, yeah. And she ain't keeping the kid if you do slip.
Oh my God.
She ain't keeping the kid.
But those are all the only places I could really think of that are like inappropriate or stuff like that. Shoot your shots. Curry with the shot, boy. Better luck in public with the women or over the World Wide Web?
I would say now it's the internet just because I don't have the time or patience to run around and chase women. So it's better to holler at them when I'm taking a shit on the toilet versus... That's the
They don't know the difference.
Look, I'm trying to. They don't.
Yeah,
I'm comfortable. Everything like.
Like, how are you? Just a
Mud
big
butt.
dump.
I think internet is definitely easier. You know what I'm saying? And it depends. Like, how often are you out? Are you out the house enough to meet people?
That's
like
my
people
issue.
be like, don't leave the house.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
my issue.
I'm out the house all the time, but I don't know
I'm on
nobody.
this podcast all the damn day.
Like,
shopping clips.
I'm at work all day.
Well, I mean, it's more convenient.
You say who?
Yeah, it is more convenient.
It's more convenient.
The internet?
Yeah, it's definitely more convenient.
Kinda.
Because you can holler at your leisure. No, not kind of. It is.
It's
extremely
convenient.
Very.
It's
But
much
what
more
if the pictures aren't up to date?
Well, that's my
Okay,
I
see
take-
that
You
see
rolling the
now,
dice.
see, that's where public is a little bit better because now I done seen you and I know what I'm working with.
I'm not saying
And
that's
then-
better, but it's more convenient.
Okay, because we did this. I don't think he answered. He wasn't here, but we're going to ask him. Have you ever been catfished?
Yes.
How bad?
Not too bad because I ask a lot of questions.
Catfishing is easy.
And by me being a Pisces, I be asking questions without thinking about it, without thinking that it's going to affect this person or make them feel some kind of way. I just want to know. I just ask questions, you know. And if they don't line up, then, I figure it out. I remember.
How bad has the chick catfished you look wise?
Oh, man. Let's see here.
Bad?
Well, her face looked like it was supposed to look, but her body looked like a bell. I don't have any bells, man. I don't ring bells except a doorbell.
She was shaped like a bell.
See, I mean, it was when she walked. It was, like the Christmas bells.
Look, the silhouette is like, what in the world?
It's she looked like the Philly bell. You can say the Philly bell, the bell out there. It was
the Liberty Bell.
She looked like a bell with feet. And then the little joint that be hanging
with
at
the
the
feet
bottom
at the bottom.
That's the little thing that be hanging at the bottom. I said to myself, how did you let this motherfucker go this long without seeing her motherfucking body?
Mm-hmm.
I was upset for a little bit.
You were upset for a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Hold on, Budha got question. Budha got question. Did you still hit? That's the number one question. Did you still smash?
I did.
Honestly, I did this what you did. Honestly,
no, honestly, I did not. I did not because I couldn't get past the bell.
Did anything sexual happen?
No,
Okay.
I couldn't get past the bell. We got out to eat, and I was like, "This."
She was cool people.
Yeah, she's cool people, but I just was like,
just traumatized from the beginning. Like,
yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead through with it because I'm here.
Because dudes.
Because Dub's not one of those guys. Double lead.
Most dudes
double lead.
With the quickness.
There's a little status here.
Double stab out.
He said, "Well, I done spent this much time on you. Let me get something out of it."
Oh my god.
I just couldn't, man. I couldn't bring myself to do it, man. I just couldn't, man.
I've been there.
I looked at her and I
there.
tried. When you try to find something and you can't, it's like I'm
and on
trying
top
to
of
find.
that, and I'm gonna give you something even harder. Then they trying to smash, and you still got it in your head like,
Man,
nope.
I ain't. And let me tell you, I don't like to lie to people, man. I do not like to lie to people.
Nobody
man.
ever talks about that one. The guy hasn't made up in his head like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Most people assume dudes is just gonna smash.
Yeah, like
I got standards, man. Sorry, Dub. I got standards, bro.
I got standards as well.
Yeah, because Cause see, guys get talked about either way. You get talked about bad either way. If you do the right thing, you do the wrong thing. Oh, you must be gay because you don't want to smash. No, I just really ain't attracted to you. It has nothing to do with gay at all. Like, I love pussy. Can't get enough of it.
And that was the worst part of the conversation.
It's just I'm not attracted. But then, like I say, guys will get slayed for that because it's like,
oh man, I got it. gave it to me. I don't know why. I was like, man, I couldn't really, you know, how you want to try to say the right thing. I heard somebody feel.
Yeah, and it's hard,
you know. And the thing is, I try to say it right the first few times, but if you keep hitting me and want me to say something, I'm just gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna give it to you how I see it.
You're gonna give it to you straightforward
because you asked for it.
Oh, you so mean.
I'm not.
Darren,
I'm giving you what you asked
Darren.
for.
Okay.
Especially if I done avoided it 3 or 4 times already.
I'm the nigga lying, and I'm gonna lie all the way out. I
don't like lying to people, man.
And I'll bring people into it. My brother just hit me up. I gotta go. My daughter just hit me. Gotta go. Like, I will bring other people into it to get me out of situations. That's just that's the quickest way.
I might shoot a text and be like, call me in 5 minutes and tell me to come. Tell me to go. Just tell me it's an emergency, whatever. Just get me out of this. I might do something like that, set something up like that, but I ain't. I'm
lying on you. I'm lying on somebody. I'm lying on somebody. Dub just hit me up. Hold on, Dub's on the phone. Let me call you back. Let me get back to you in a minute. Like,
am I the only one that inherited the asshole trait from dad? Is that just me? Is that
I can
I'm
be
the one with the blunt. I'm the one with the sharpest tongue.
I can be, but I don't like that approach. Like
my middle is.
I'm not comfortable with that approach.
Fierce.
Like, I'm not comfortable with that. Like, you and Dad perfected that. I'm not like really comfortable like that. You know, I should be, but I'm just not.
Beat around the bush. I hate that method, yo. I hate to beat around the bush.
Like,
bro.
Cause see, I think sometimes I don't, but most of the time I try to think about people's feelings. I try to think about people's feelings, and I don't like to hurt people's feelings. I think about that.
Have to go together. You have to be truthful.
All right. He's right. You
can tell people care about you when they tell you the truth, bro.
All right. True. Very true. So I think we're going to end the show with this. My last topic.
Asshole. That's cool.
My last topic of the night, gentlemen, and this is a guy question.
Hey.
How long are you willing to cuddle? How long are you willing to cuddle?
Until she's asleep.
Damn.
How long are you willing to cuddle? And for most guys, I just need minutes because you're not going deep into minutes. That like it's some real shit.
Because there's typically if we're cuddling, I mean there's a light at the end of the cuddle.
Yeah, there must have been some ass given for me to be cuddling.
And I'm cuddling on ass, so it's like
regardless, but how long?
I don't know.
Are you willing to give the cuddle?
Like the ass is there, I don't know, cause I'm it's like I don't have a time.
I gotta pee.
Yeah, prior to I got pee, or until I'm like, yo, let me put it in.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, no. What I'm saying is,
I don't have a time.
We take sex out. Take sex out the equation. Boom, gone.
Well, then
cuddle it.
What are you talking? Then what is this that you speak of? What is this?
What are we talking about here?
Yeah, see, and that is why I'm not on camera, and that's why I have a show.
That's why
shit's just too straightforward.
See, because I wanted to give a this is a real topic because we're going to take sex out of the conversation. How long are you cuddling with these women?
All right, so if it's your girl and you trying to spend time with her, I get it. But
how long are you cuddling?
I mean, till your arm go to sleep or something, man. Yeah. I mean, damn.
I'm gonna give you I'm a 15, 20 max. 15, 20 max. Like, and I don't want you to get upset, but I don't put in my cuddling time. That's like the maximum amount of time I'm getting ready to cuddle with you is 15 or 20 minutes.
How do you pull away though?
You move your arm and roll over to the other side.
That's when the hill comes out of me.
Cause you know she gonna be like, why? Why are you pulling away? What's going on?
I've had all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. Like, so that's when that comes out of me. Like, oh no, like it's over. Like it's over. So I'm giving you, like I say, 15, 20 minutes tops. Hopefully, like Dub says, she goes to sleep earlier than that, so I get back, cut it even closer than that. Like, hopefully she was just tired and fell out. Exactly. So it's like 5-10 minutes. But 15 to 20 if she's still awake. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Show went pretty longer than I thought.
I know. Like an hour or two.
All right, we getting ready to get. Yes, we've been in here cutting up. We've been in here cutting up.
We having fun, baby.
You told the Bell story. I haven't stopped laughing yet in my head. So
I got plenty more.
With that being said, shout out to all our loyal, faithful watchers. Share our shit.
Subscribe, share.
All that good stuff. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. We know we went a little late. They kind of fucked us over tonight. We would have got started early, but the place we went to get some food fucked it up, so we were a little behind. But other than that,
LLP.
Be safe out there. You know the usual, no drinking and driving. April 8th.
Check us out.
Come check us out. We're going to have a good time. Masquerade party. Y'all have a good time. Enjoy your Sunday. Be ready for Monday. We love y'all. The effing podcast is out. Peace.